Hi guys, it's Robert. So today we're going to get our hands dirty with a clever gardening DIY. I want to show you how you can take scraps and peels from the fruits and vegetables you eat every day to create an amazing container garden. And if you like this project and want to see more, I invite you to subscribe to my own channel by following the link in the video description below. Now we all know that you can grow plants from seeds. You place the seed in soil, you water it, it germinates, sprouts, and grows into its own plant. But not everyone is aware that you can also propagate plants through clippings. You see this often with herbs. If you were to take a clipping of basil or cilantro, place it in water, within a week it would begin to grow new roots and eventually could be transplanted into soil. Now, I've been playing around with this method for a couple of months, and I want to show you some of the fruits and vegetables I've had the most success with. Now, I love a good salad, and I especially love butter lettuce. When I'm preparing it, if I cut it about an inch, inch and a half above the core base, I can then place that into a shallow dish of water. Within about a week, it begins to grow new roots, and within 2 weeks, it begins to sprout new leaves. Eventually then, I can place it into soil where it matures into a completely new head of lettuce. Now, I've also had success with certain root vegetables. By trimming off the end of a radish and placing it in water, or the end of an onion and placing that in water, they both have the same effect. After about a week, they grow new roots and eventually can be transplanted into soil. Now, there's another gardening technique known as grafting. And you often see this with people who grow fruit trees. You can take the limb from one tree, graft it onto the trunk of another, and end up with a tree with both lemons and limes, or apples and pears, but there's a much simpler home method you can do with fruit scraps. Now, when you peel a banana and get down to the end, we all know there's that black little nub at the bottom that no one wants to eat. That's actually the seed of the fruit. So if you have a banana that's been sitting around for a little bit too long, you can trim off that end and combine it with another fruit. I've had particular success with kiwi. If you trim off the end of a kiwi, you see it's got that beautiful green flesh with the seeds all throughout it. If you take that piece of banana and the piece of kiwi, put them flesh sides together, you can then put it in a pot of soil, cover it by about an inch, and water it. It takes about a week for the healing process to occur, but then they begin to grow as one fruit. After about 2 weeks, it begins to sprout up above the surface of the dirt, growing just like a root vegetable. And then after about 3 weeks' time, it matures into a full fruit. When you harvest it then, you see it's got that protective peel of a banana, but when you cut into it, it's got the beautiful green flesh of the kiwi. The taste is a delicate balance of the two. It's wonderful sliced and placed on fruit salad, or even eaten on its own. This is an amazing way for you to combine all of those scraps and peels that you might otherwise throw away and grow a completely new garden. I do hope you'll give this project a try. Experiment with the clippings of fruits and vegetables you use every day to see what kind of plant hybrids you can create. Thank you so much for watching. I want to wish you a very happy April Fool's Day, and join me next time for an actual DIY.